The two teams, Pakistan making a change, Australia making a change as well. Jason Behrendorff comes into the playing 11 for the Australians, and Mohammad Abbas makes another appearance for Pakistan. Time now to go and join our commentators. It's Waqar Younis and Brendan Julian.
Aaron Finch, the Australian captain for today. Just the one change for Australia. Jason Behrendorff comes into the side, and Nathan Coulter-Nile has been left out today. 277 runs, that was in game 4, and Australia got over the line. They defended well. Look at that, one more run for 4,000. But Aaron Finch, an average of 39. And certainly his last 2 series against Pakistan and India has been outstanding. His opening partner, Usman Khawaja, at the other end, had a really good series as well. Starting to get his average up there. Look at that, 42.
Yeah, lads, let's play.
Time to save some pride, avoids more embarrassment.
Whipped away nicely. He's in good form, Usman Khawaja, and it beats fine leg. Gee, that's a nice shot. Flick through the leg side. It wasn't that short, but Usman Khawaja just sort of held his position there and just flicked it. Saw it nicely onto the bat. Oh, 4. Beautifully played. It was pitched up, was slightly going down the leg side, but the way Usman Khawaja is playing at the moment, he's put it away nicely. Over the top. Beautiful shot from Aaron Finch. He's decided to go long and picks up the first 6 of the innings. And the 50 up for Australia.
What a wonderful stroke.
As Khawaja gets to his 50, he's played really nicely. 650 in last innings, so talk about consistency. This man's got it all.
Here he goes again. It's a flick for 6. Powerfully struck. Nothing more than a flick from Aaron Finch. That's into the gap for 4 runs. Beautifully struck. Got to the pitch of the ball, so it became all too easy for Khawaja. Oh, stand and deliver. Brings up the 100-run partnership with a glorious back foot drive.
On that occasion, just drifting too straight and too short.
Could be his 50. Aaron Finch will come back for the 3rd run, and so he'll raise the bat again. Yet another time in this series. What a series is that. Consistency and class and power and runs, and plenty of them.
Straight through him. Finally, Pakistan break this opening partnership. It might have been a little inside edge, but it's good bowling from Shinwari.
Shaun Marsh, the new man to the crease. And, well, he's just gone quietly about his way. He made 91 in the first game. Looked in great touch.
And it gets through the offside. It'll be a boundary, and the first one for Shaun Marsh.
Big shot into the gap for 4. That's such a good shot because he picked the length up early, and Abbas has been deposited.
Down the ground, and he's hit that well. Gone all the way. Shaun Marsh getting in on the act. Maximum.
At various points in the innings and width of it. And this is a good stroke from Shaun Marsh.
Come back for 2 with Shaun Marsh. It's good delivery. But at this stage, anything in the outfield, you're always pressing the fielder, and Shaun Marsh gets his 50. There it is, gone. Doesn't get to his 100. Third 90 for Khawaja, and you could just sense it coming. So the man in form has batted superbly throughout this series. Best strike rate in ODI cricket, 120.59. Starts off and oh, Fielder didn't pick it up, or he's just left it and it sailed over his head for a one bounce boundary. Short and pulled away, one bounce into the fence. Maxwell has started dealing in boundaries. And again, just using the little bit of length, it's a slow track and he cuts that with so much power that the boundary rider has no chance.
Oh, just a scoop. That's gone flat. A skimmer for 6. This is terrific hitting. That's gone up in the air and over the head of the fielder at long on. Shan Masood couldn't do anything about it. Well struck for 6. Smash into the gap. Great cover drive. Here's a glimpse of what he can do as well. Up in the air, Abid Ali. Has he got it? Well, he's got it, and he seems to have injured his shoulder in the process. This really was a tremendous effort, and well, he's writhing in pain. I just hope that he's fine. But what a flyer, what a catch. That's gone up in the air over the infield for 4. 50 comes up for Glenn Maxwell. His terrific form continues. A strike rate of over 200. He's had a great tournament, great series. Into the gap for 4. That is improvisation for you. That's gone up in the air. Will this be taken? Shan Masood doesn't reach it. Big 6. And a wonderful strike. Bowled him. Getting his 3rd, and he richly deserves it. Usman Shinwari has bowled beautifully right throughout the various spells that he's been engaged and involved in. Little one doesn't like it. Oh, brilliantly played. You've got to give credit to the striker here. Even though it's a misfield and a massive one by Usman Shinwari, the ball was travelling. Bowled him. And Junaid Khan finally gets rid of Glenn Maxwell. His improvisation was on once again. Appeal and dismissed is carry. Umpire read it as out. Might as well go for a review.
The outrage is coming. It's clear gap between bat and ball, and nothing there. You can go to the ball tracking. Ball tracking coming up. Impact in line and wicket sitting. You can go to the on-field umpire. Michael, you can stay with your original decision. Yeah, you're on the screen, Michael. You can make your decision.
Appeal, and well, he's gone as well. Shinwari has picked up his 4th. Nice and full, and that's played away into the gap. And 2 runs taken. Yasir Shah just a little bit lethargic in getting around to that one. And so Australia have got runs, and plenty of runs. Of the 50 overs, 327 for the loss of 7. So the fans will be pretty happy. Australia with a powerful batting performance. 98 for Usman Khawaja, unlucky not to get 100. Finch once again playing beautifully. 53 got in no time. Shaun Marsh showed his skills as well, but the guy who's been unstoppable right throughout this series has been Glenn Maxwell. 70 from just 33 balls. 327 for the loss of 7, Australia with the bat. Pakistan had to find form with the ball, and only Shinwari was impressive. 4 for 49 on a dead pitch. He bowled beautifully.
and got 4 wickets. 3 for Junaid. He was expensive. 3 for 73 for the left-arm pacer. So this is what Pakistan need to do. It's a very tough ask. 328 runs to win off 50 overs at 6.56 runs per over.
This man hasn't had a great series, but if game will want to sign off with something significant. And with him, the man who made the headlines, 100 on debut, had a little knock while he was fielding on his shoulder, but he's good to bat. 112, highest score by an ODI debutant from Pakistan. Very impressive for him. Oh, there's a little nick, and Hafiz Ali, he's gone first ball. Haris Sohail, who's already got 100 in this series, strike rate of 80.82. He'll be looking to consolidate on that and maybe force the selectors to pick him for the World Cup. This time over the top. Really timed beautifully, just going on with the shot. Short and cut away, this time to the fence.
Excellent batting.
That one races to the fence. The cut shot working well for Shan Masood.
Goes over the top, right out of the middle of the bat. Beautifully struck there, I should say, from Sohail. That's a good shot. Back of a length. Beautifully played.
That's into the gap, and runs for Haris Sohail. Is such a good and sweet timer of the ball. Brings up his 50 with a delectable shot.
Yeah, he looks really good when he gets going. That's his 11th 50.
Don't bowl there. That's another 4. Short and a bit wide was Gaza. It's a single and gets his first one-day 50. Shan Masood has played wonderfully well. Oh, that's close. The ball skidded off the surface. And he's caught plumb in front of the stumps. That's gone up in the air, taken on the full and launched over the field for 6.
Goes again and out. Well bowled. Kept the fielder up and gave him the opportunity, and it doesn't come off. Good catch from Nathan Lyon, but full credit to the captain and the bowler for keeping the field up. That's a good shot. Left this mid off up, and Sohail takes advantage of it. Nice shot. Very nice shot. It was the flick of the wrist. Now will Glenn Maxwell keep the mid off up, or will he drop him back?
Over the top. Third man was up in the circle. It might go for 4. It will go for 4.
Push into the leg side, and Haris Sohail come back for the second and then raise his bat. Second ODI 100, second of the series. Done well, Haris Sohail.
Well, he likes Australia. He's done well in the test match last year. And this time around, he's getting his second 100. Smashed it through that mid-wicket for 4.
Haris Sohail down the ground, he's middled that, and that is out of the park and some.
Big shot, lovely shot from Umar Akmal. One bounce over the rope.
That's a big one. There's a man underneath that hasn't quite got it, and taken in the deep.
And gone, taken at point. So Centurion has been removed from the scene. It's Haris Sohail who's been caught at point, and now it's looking an uphill task.
He's gone for that, and that is over. He went the full delivery, but didn't get it full enough. He needs to bowl it right in the slot. Flicks through the leg side. It was the pickup length. It'll be out though. Shaun Marsh. Well, the delivery was there to hit. It was the right shot, no doubt about it, but it's a long way out. Didn't quite get it in the middle of the bat. Ball might be a little bit softer now, but an easy catch for Shaun Marsh. Goes for it. Yeah, hits it well. Gee, that's in the gap. Wide of mid-on. Beautifully placed there from Imad.
And that has gone to the man in the deep and crossed the boundary rope. This is a big hit. Has it though? Found the man on the boundary. It's found the Australian captain, so Pakistan lose Yasir Shah. Big hit. Should just bring the single. So 52 Imad, another positive for Pakistan. He's had last couple of matches. It's been good for him with both a bat and ball. And that is that. Very well bowled. That's a fine over from Richardson. So, well, delight for the supporters, and it's been a comfortable win in the end by Australia. It's their 8th in a row in Asia, and that is the first time it's ever been done by Australia. So this Asian tour for them, India first, now Pakistan, has certainly turned around many opinions about them, and their future looks bright.
Pakistan fought hard, tooth and nail, to get to 307 for the loss of 7. Wonderful 100 by Haris Sohail. He got 130 of 129 balls and kept Pakistan on the run for this run chase. Umar Akmal got a 43. Imad ended up with a 50 not out, but in the end, 327, just too far a bridge to cross. Australia, wickets for Berendorf, a wicket for Richardson, a wicket for Nathan Lyon. Maxwell playing his 100th ODI game and picked up his 50th wicket. 1 for 45, and Zampa was tonked. 1 for 68 in his 9 overs on his birthday. Glenn Maxwell, for his all-round performance, he got a 70 and picked up a wicket as well. Picked up the Player of the Match award. And Player of the Series award went to Aaron Finch. He was consistent and played some great innings. So that is what we have for the 5th ODI. The match summary then: Australia over the line with a margin of 20 runs, 326.